guys, remember I'm doing tarot, not timelines, okay? Just keep that in mind, especially if you're here for a free reading. Okie dokie. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Sarah, does Hala have feelings for Sarah? Sarah and Hala? I am receiving a yes, but it's complicated, okay? It's complicated, lovely. I am receiving a yes, though. Thank you so much for your question. Okay, guys, remember to give me names with your questions. So not just your name, but also the name of anyone else that you might be asking me about. So don't just say my ex. You might have had more than one ex, and then it's difficult to know who we're asking about. So make sure to give me birth names. And if you prefer to give me initials, that's fine. I can work with initials as well. But I do prefer birth names, okay? Let me just. Okay, Cindy, will my recovery go well? Okay, Cindy and recovery. Spirit, please. Cindy and recovery. Oh, lovely. I am receiving a yes. Okay, we do have the star coming through. It is going to go well. I think it's going to take some time. Okay, I'm not going to lie about it. It is going to take some time, my lovely. Small steps, but it is going to go well. Okay, thank you so much for your question and much love to you. Mo, thank you so much for following. Guys, make sure to tap the screen, share the live if you can. Oh, 3 to 6 months. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, my lovely. But you'll be good. Lloyd, are we on our way to reconciliation with Yambo? Lloyd and Yambo. Lloyd. Spirit, please. Lloyd. Thank you. I am receiving a yes, Lloyd. I I feel for you because I know how much things are hurting right now. Okay, but I am receiving a yes. And there's this connection does hold a lot of potential as well. Okay, I love when we're doing a love reading and we do receive the magician. It just talks about like things that the two of you can achieve together. Okay, which is everything you dream of. Thank you so much for your question. Oh, Jesse, general, please. Jess, lovely. It's a yes or no question. Okay, I'm not doing free general readings. Guys, so if you don't know me, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Sarah. I am a psychic medium and also energy healer. I do specialize in relationships and also fertility. When I do come live and I do free readings, they are simple readings, so give me yes or no questions. For those of you that would like a longer reading, of course, you have the option, you can join the list and everything is listed in my bio. So you just click on there. And yes, then you can have your reading, your full reading during the live. But if you're here for a free reading, of course, not everyone will receive one, but you just have to ask a yes or no question, okay? And make sure to give me names with your questions, not just your name, but also the name of the person that you might be asking me about. And he's finally asleep, guys. Oh, I woke him up. It's okay. He was just refusing to nap. Jesse, did I choose the right study? Jesse, thank you so much for your question. Let's see, my lovely Jessie, and right study. I see the doubts. I am receiving a yes. I see the doubts that you have, but I am also receiving a yes, my lovely. Financially, it's gonna be um, it's gonna bring lots for you, okay? Lots of security, financial security. But I do feel it's something that you're going to enjoy as well. Thank you so much for your question. Hi, Roxanne. You are most welcome. Um, Amber, will Michael reach out to Amber? Amber, please do think of Michael as we draw your cards, and let's see what comes through. I don't see them reaching out. Oh my gosh, no. We have the Knight of Swords, lovely, and not just the Knight of Swords. We also do have the King of Swords. This person does not want to talk. This person doesn't want to resolve things, okay? It's a very stubborn energy. And honestly, just by tapping into your energies as well, I don't think that this relationship is the connection between the two of you is strong enough to sustain this dynamic. Perhaps you've heard this from other people already and you just need to hear it again, but I don't think that this is your person. The more you hold on to them, the more it's going to take for someone else, to enter your life and for you to recognize someone else. I don't think this is them, my lovely. Thank you so much for your question. I am so sorry, guys. Sometimes when I'm blunt, it's just because the reading comes through that way. Okay, so I do feel that is it's a way of your guides wanting to communicate with you because perhaps you need it. So just know that sometimes I am blunt, but it is for a reason. People do need to hear it. If we do try to sugarcoat everything all the time, you know, it doesn't help. Okay, okay, okay. Um, Where are you? I saw someone calling. Will Sandy come back to reconcile? Calling and Sandy. Calling and Sandy. Oh, I am receiving a yes. Sandy, they need time right now. Okay, we do have the hermit coming through. So if you're thinking about reaching out to them, if you're thinking about, I don't know, try to gain them back, I would say take a step back. Right now, they need time to reflect and come to their own conclusions. Okay, but they will come to the conclusion that yes, they do when you're back. Thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with that. And guys, today there is a 30% discount on the full of reading. Go check out thepracticalmedium.com. Is over there. Go check out my website, thepracticalmedium.com. You can book private sessions with myself there. Free readings. I do a shorter here on TikTok. Okay, so those of you that do want a proper reading, you can book it privately at the telephone, email, and also in-person reading. So if you are near me, you can come to me. Just send me a message. I don't have those listed on my website for obvious reasons, security reasons. But if you want to come to me in person, I am very old school in that way. So you can just send me a message and then we can talk about it. That goes for energy work as well. So readings and energy work. That's how I see the majority of my regular clients. My local clients, they do tend to come to me. And I am very close to London as well. So if you're going there for a weekend and you want to pop in as well, you can do that. Just let me know. But yes, I do telephone, email, in person readings, and also energy work. For the energy work, make sure you do consult with me prior to booking the love healing. The love healing is great for reconciliations, long term relationships that are struggling to settle, okay? But it isn't going to be for everyone. If there isn't an actual connection between you and the other person, the healing is not going to do anything for the connection, okay? It's going to strengthen each other, but it's not going to strengthen the connection. So make sure that you do consult with me prior to booking the love healing if I've never recommended for you before. Anything else on my website, you're more than welcome to book without a consultation. I do have to say that every so often because people do have the tendency, to come from TikTok or YouTube, go to my website, see that service, and just book without reading what it actually does. It's great for reconciliations, but it's not going to be for everyone. So I do need to let you know first before you book it what the results will be. So let's see. Thank you so much for tapping and sharing the live, guys. Let's see, who do we have here coming through now? I am going to come to those who I am drawn to the most. So if that's you, great. If you don't receive a free reading today, do follow. That way you will be notified next time I come live instead. And you can also join the list, okay? Everything is written up above here. So Freya, will Sirac and I get married? Freya and Sirac. Spirit, please. Freya and Sirac. Will Sirac and Freya get married? I am receiving a yes. I am receiving a yes, my lovely. I like his energy as well. Very, very charming. Thank you so much for your question. And oh my gosh, we got restricted again by TikTok. I'll try to appeal and then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so Maya, does Alex still have feelings for Maya or Mia? Does Alex and Mia, spirit please, Alex and Mia? I am receiving a yes, but it's more complicated than that, my lovely. Okay, the feelings can be there, but they can also be overshadowed by other emotions, and that's what I see happening here. Is a lot more complicated. Okay, thank you so much for your question. Okay, Roxanne, that's a health question, my lovely. I'm not going to answer that question. You can ask a different question. You're going to see your doctor today, so you can ask them how the procedure will be, okay? Okay. Nessa, will John attempt to win me back? Nessa and John. Nessa, please do think of John as I draw your cards. Let's see what comes through. Nessa and John. I'm not seeing them making them move right now, lovely. I see you waiting, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It is a shame. There is such a beautiful connection here. I can feel it just by tapping into your energy as well. But I don't think they're going to take that step, okay? Um, it it's they're not ready. There's something that's blocking them from wanting a full relationship. And yeah, it's unfortunately it's not it's they're not ready for one right now. Thank you so much for your question though, lovely. I'll leave you with that. Okay, okay. TikTok, I'm gonna try one more time. I say I know I said I was gonna try it once more. I'm gonna TikTok is um restricting the live. So I'm just going to try to log off and log back on again, guys. So if you're following me, you should be notified when I come live again, which will be in the next 30 seconds. But if you don't follow me yet, make sure that you do. That way you will be notified, okay? Okie dokie. So let's try again. Let's try it one more time, guys. Maria, does L want to be with Maria? Maria, please do think of L as I draw your cards, Maria and L. Thank you. Maria and L. Maria, is he stubborn, my lovely? And like, are there people around you as well that are not very supportive of the relationship? Q&A, I'm not doing timelines. Okay, we can see if you're gonna get a job, but I don't know when. I'm not doing timelines. I don't use tarot for timelines. And Brina, Brina, whose name is Maria, I'm gonna skip your reading, my lovely. Make sure that you respond to me. I don't know. You must not be there anymore. So I'm gonna skip it. Guys, when I'm doing your reading, if I ask a question, just let me know if you're there, okay? Otherwise, you may not be there and I'm just doing the reading. So Akash, does Anna misses Akash? Okay. Akash, please do think of Anna as we draw your cards, Akash and Anna. Akash, were you in a relationship? Okay. I'm seeing very little effort here. Are you trying to get in a relationship with this person? Or I see you thinking a lot about them, but really not taking much action. So it makes sense. Yeah, you need to take action, okay? I do feel that there is a good connection here. I do like what I'm seeing. I do like what the energy as well, but you do need to make some moves also. So don't just sit there and think and dream about the future. Just make a move. You can be subtle, you can take small steps, but you do need to take steps, okay? Otherwise, the opportunity is gonna go. Okay, right now, this person, I do see them being available, emotionally available as well. In the future, it might be a different scenario, so you do want to make the most out of the opportunity here. Thank you so much for your question, and I'll leave you with that. Okay. 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 You're most welcome. Okay. Okay, Maria, will there be intimacy between Maria and Juan? Another Maria, just to confuse things. Guys, make sure to tap the screen, share the live as well if you can. I am receiving a yes, Maria. I am receiving a yes, okay? But just be mindful if that's what you want right now, given where things are, because even if that happens, they might not be in a place where they are going to be able to give you everything that you do want and you do deserve, the level of attention that you do deserve right now. So just be mindful of that. Thank you so much for your question. And that is right now. Of course, things will change eventually. Jamie, will Jamie and B reconcile? Will Jamie and B reconcile? Spirit, please, Jamie and I do see a reconciliation. Sometimes we take time apart from people because, we need to resolve, we need to come to some clarity. And that's what I feel that this person has done, okay, in this time apart. They have done a lot of self-reflection. So when you do see them returning, you're going to see a very different side to them as well, much more willing to work through the issues. And yeah, I do like their energy. I feel it's very, very genuine. And the reason why the two of you did separate is because yes, there was doubt. That doesn't mean that there wasn't feelings, that wasn't emotions. Okay, sometimes we are not able to recognize what those feelings and emotions are, and that's why we needed time. They've done the work, they know what they want now, and they're going to come through with a lot of intention. I'm very, very excited for you, lovely. Thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with that. Harpreet, will A get married within the next 3 months? Harpreet, I am doing tarot. I'm not doing timelines. You can book timelines over here. Okay. I do timeline readings over there, not here on TikTok when I'm doing tarot. Timelines are very time consuming, and I don't like to use tarot for that because it can be, it's not very reliable. So I don't use tarot. So, guys, if you're here for a free reading, make sure to keep your questions simple, okay? Just yes or no questions. And give me names as well. Give me names. Not just don't give me nicknames. Give me birth names or initials. I do like to work with birth names. Okay. Lena, does Andre wants to contact me again? Lena and Andre. Spirit, please. Lena and Andre. Lena, have you tried contacting them and they haven't responded to you? Okay, I feel you should. I don't see them contacting you on their own. So if you don't want to miss out on this opportunity with him, whatever it is that you want from this person, I feel that you do need to take action right now. Right now, you're not following your instincts. Okay, we do have the high priestess coming through here in reverse. You're just waiting for things to fall into place, but you do need to take action sometimes as well. Okay, and that's what the Nine of Pentacles also brings in. Thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with that. Nita, will I get a higher paying job? Nita and higher paying job. Nita and higher paying job. Not anytime soon, Nita. Eventually you will, but not anytime soon. So I don't know what it is that you're doing to try to achieve that, working with an agency or not. It might be worth your time, joining something else. But yeah, right now I am receiving a no. Of course, it can change depending on the approach that you take as well. Julio, is my boss happy about my work? Julio and work. They are. Um, they're not impressed. Okay, if I, but they are happy. They are happy, but I don't feel that. Not that they're not impressed. I just don't think that there is something in particular that's sticking out to them. I feel that perhaps there are other people that maybe he's paying more attention to because of that. But yeah, but they are happy. Just not if you do want to stand out more, I do feel that you need to do something else as well. Okay. Thank you so much for your question. Okie dokie. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. Those of you who don't know me, I am Sarah. I do free readings here during the live. Okay. There are spirit led readings, private ones. I don't focus just on tarot, there are spirit led readings. So you can find me at thepracticalmedium.com. Those of you who are interested here, I do quick free readings using the tarot cards. So keep your questions simple as well. Quick yes and no questions. You can always join the list and get a full reading during the live, a longer reading. But for timelines, if you're here for a timeline, I would say always book. Check. You can find me at the link that's in my bio. Okay. I'm just being very careful with what I say here. Mello, thank you so much for following. Bree, will the universe work in my favor to pass my exam this week? Okay. Bree and exam. Spirit, please. Bree and exam. I am receiving a yes, Bree. And I feel that a lot of it is not just the universe, helping you, my lovely. I feel that a lot of it is what you've done, the work you've put in also. So don't forget and give yourself some credit also. But I do feel that the exam, you will be fine. Thank you for your question. Okay, Mellow, I'm not doing timelines. I'm doing tarot readings. Tammy, will Ben ask to be Tammy's boyfriend? Okay, Ben and Tammy. Tammy, I am receiving a no for some reason right now, my lovely. I do feel that there someone else involved as well. I am picking up on a third energy, my lovely. And I do see here that, yes, there is a beautiful connection here. There's a lot of potential between the two of you, but something is getting in the way, okay? And I do see as a result them like taking a step back for some reason. I am receiving a no, unfortunately. Thank you so much for your question. Guys, for make sure those of you that do go to my website as well. I do private readings, but also energy healing. Okay. Make sure that you do consult with me prior to booking those. Okay. Jackie, is Ahmed serious about our reconciliation? Okay. Jackie and Ahmed. Jackie and Ahmed. Jackie, is that the first time that the two of you have broken up? They do regret a lot. Okay, that makes sense. They do regret a lot of what they've done. Um, Sorry, let me just block Jessie, guys. I think she's a scammer in the chat. Okay, so be careful because someone named Jessie might message you guys. Okay, so Jackie, I am receiving a yes. They do regret a lot of what they've done. Okay, that did bring the relationship to an end eventually. So yes, there's a lot of um, they do take responsibility for that, okay, and they do want to change. But I also do feel, my lovely, that wanting and being ready to change are two different things. I do feel that they are going to very much bombard you with love right now because they do want to win you back. But very, very quickly, they're going to fall back into some old patterns, okay? Because the deep work hasn't been done, okay? Even though the intentions are there, I do feel that a lot is going to be brushed under the carpet. So it's going to come down to you as well to, hold them accountable for things. For what they're promising you now, or they will be promising you, just keep that in mind, okay? Look into energy healing as well for the relationship. It does wonders. It does help a lot as well with breaking that pattern. But yeah, the intention is there. The love is very much there. That's what's coming through. There's a lot of love and it's very genuine also, okay? But yeah, it's just it is one of those situations that I'm sorry, just saying if there was a message there. It's just one of those, it's very, very common, okay? Especially when we are holding on to past trauma for us to be stuck in a cycle. That's where I see him being, but the intention is there. So make sure that you do hold him accountable as well and look into healing if you can also. Thank you for your question. Okie dokie. So let's see. Oh, you're most welcome, Han. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go very soon, okay? So if you do want to receive your reading before I go, pop your question in the chat. You can also always guarantee a fuller reading. Maya, I'm not doing timelines, lovely. I'm doing tarot, okay? Julia, will Julia and M reconcile? Spirit, please, Julia and M. I do. Oh my gosh. Lovely. Such a beautiful connection here. We do have the Two of Cups coming through. There's a reason why the two of you came together, okay? I do feel that there is a disalignment right now. Just because we do have a very strong, deep connection with someone doesn't mean that things are going to, develop in an easy way. We are different people at the end of the day. We're here to learn lessons, and we learn those lessons at different paces from one another. So, yes, I do see a reconciliation coming and a lot to come here for the two of you. Okay, so not just a reconciliation, but also the potential of a full long term relationship for sure. Thank you so much for your question. Okay, dokie. Let's see. Laurie, is Ron thinking of asking me to travel with him? Okay, Laurie, please do think of Ron as I draw your cards. And let's see what comes through, lovely. Laurie and Ron. I am receiving a no for now, Laurie. Okay. Not that maybe they don't want to, but there's definitely something that's stopping them from doing that. Okay. Look, we have the Four of Swords and we have the King of Swords. There's something that's stopping him from making that decision and asking that question as well. So I am receiving a no. Thank you so much for your question. The envy me, it is a yes or no question. If you're here for a free reading, lovely, it is a yes or no question. Jessica, do you see me and Chris reconciling? Jessica and Chris? Yes. Yes and yes, my lovely. I do see a reconciliation. That connection runs deep, okay? I am receiving a yes. Thank you so much for your question. Mel, will I hear from Johnny again? Mel and Johnny. Mel, I am receiving a no. Not unless something changes, okay? Guys, if you're not sure if you're being filtered or not, the best thing that you can do is reword your question every so often, okay? And just know that not every reading is guaranteed. Just because your question comes through doesn't mean that I am going to be pulled towards you, okay? I do go to those who I am drawn to the most. So if that isn't you today, it could be next time I come live. So yeah, don't feel that just because you don't receive a reading today, I'm not doing your reading for some reason. No, it's just I can't do everyone's reading. Okay, this is a free live session. So yeah, just so you know, those of you that do want to skip the queue and guarantee your reading, have a longer reading as well, you always do have the option. It's up above here, written very clearly. So you have that option, but don't cry in the comments that you're not receiving a reading. It isn't guaranteed, and you're not the only person in the chat as well wanting a reading. Okay, so please be mindful of my time, everyone else's time as well. And let's see, Alexander, will my marriage with Eden be over? Okay, Alexander, is my marriage over with Eden? Alexander and Eden, please. It is, listen, it's heading that way, but it's because of choices that we're making. Okay. If you don't want this marriage to be over, there's obviously things that the two of you can work on. I do feel that there is a lot of things that you haven't, there's a lot of miscommunication, almost like you speak different love languages at times. So you do need to work on that. And yeah, try different things that you haven't tried in the past. We can always do a full reading. Guys, there is a 30% discount on my full love reading. Go check out. That one does come with a law and timelines as well. But yeah, my best general advice for you without going deep is you need to try different things that you haven't tried in the past. Okay. Try to fix the same old solutions with the same old the same old problems with the same old solutions is not going to help. Thank you so much for your question. And I do feel that there is a lot of stubbornness here, okay, from you as well. Thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with that. And let's see. Oh, hi, Pooja. How are you, lovely? Just thought to say hi. Danny, will me and Julian get back to even though he's in a relation? Okay. So Danny and Julian get back together. Will Danny and Julian get back together? My lovely, we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, okay? But we also do have the Queen of Swords in between the two of you. So, were you in a relationship with them before they entered this relationship now? They're very much in between the two of you. Um, I would look into cord cutting, okay? Because the connection between you and Julian is very strong and it's not over yet. I do feel is being blocked by this person, but it isn't over. So if you do want this person back, you do need to sort this out first, my lovely. Look into cord cutting, okay? It it will help a lot because right now he's not your guy. Not because he can't be your guy, just because he's not able to right now, my lovely. But I do like his energy, and there's more. It's complicated. It's a complicated situation. Look into that, or there are other things that you can do as well. We can always do a full of reading if you prefer. Just let me know. Um, guys, you can find me at the link that's in my bio, okay? And also my website is written right up here. You can see who I am, what I do, the services I provide. Go check it out. I do telephone, email, and also in-person readings and energy healing as well. Okay, Mimi, will I hear from Francis? Mimi and Francis. Mimi and Francis. Mimi, when was the last time you heard from Francis? A week ago. Did you message them last? And are you waiting for a reply? I don't think they're going to reply to their message, okay? Not after all this time has passed, my lovely. I don't see them taking any action here at all. I do see you needing to take action if you do want to communicate with this person again. So I do feel that you are gonna have to take that step, okay? Waiting for them is not gonna be it right now. Thank you so much for your question, and I'll leave you with that. Guys, remember to give me names of your questions, not just your name, but also the name of anyone else that you might be asking me about. Make sure to tap the screen, share the live if you can as well. It is always appreciated, especially if you're here for a free reading also. And it gives me energy as well, you know? It's just energy, giving me energy back. It helps with the life. It helps with my energy level also. Okay, Lindo and Harold reconcile. Will Lindor and Harold reconcile? How long ago did the two of you break up, my lovely? Last year. Okay, that makes sense because I see that the connection between the two of you is very weak right now. Okay, there's a very thin cord between the two of you. I am receiving a no. I don't see them taking steps to reconciling right now. So, of course, it can change depending on the approach that you take. Also, just keep that in mind. What you see here, what I see here, isn't your guides telling you no, it's not going to happen. It's your guides telling you something has got to change if you want to see a different result here. Okay, if you do want this person back in your life, but yeah, it's sometimes I tell people, listen, just let it go. It's not worth it. This connection is not worth your time or your investment. But I do feel that this one is. I do feel that this one is. So if you are in doubt, just go with your gut instinct, okay? That's always going to be your guides as well, asking you, urging you to take steps. I just see that there is a lot of contemplation with you right now, and not much. There's more that you could be doing, okay? Let's put it that way. Thank you so much for your question, lovely. I'll leave you with that, okay? Guys, there is a 30% discount on my full love reading. You can find it over here or in the link that's in my bio. I do specialize in relationships and also fertility, and those readings do come with a lot. So we'll look into timelines. When will there be a reconciliation? How can we make the most out of our connection? How can we best communicate with each other? What are the dynamics between us? What obstacles will come our way, and how can we best handle those situations? So it does cover plenty. Go check it out. I do timelines with those readings also. I don't do them during the live because they're very, very time consuming, but privately, yes, of course. Oh, 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 we don't want to wake him up. Okay, so Let's see. Jennifer, does David still have feelings for Jennifer? David and Jennifer. Oh, gosh. Yes, but they're too proud to admit that, my lovely. But yes, there are feelings there still, okay? You are most welcome. Um, Sophia, does George feel better since I've reached out? Oh, they're going through a lot, my lovely. We have the world, we have the death card as well, both coming through in reverse. They're going through a lot right now. I feel that it is more than what you know as well. Um, of course, it did help, what you've sent, reaching out, but it's not going to change things, okay, right now for where he is. So give him time, give him more time, my lovely. Thank you so much for your question. And continue being there for them as well. I would do a healing on him. You can book it privately, but you can also go to your local spiritualist church or center. Oftentimes, they do energy healing free of charge or on a very small donation basis. It's worth it, okay? Of course, if you do it that way, it's going to be a collective healing, but it still comes with benefits. So look into that if you can. Okay, guys, I am going to have to go. Those of you who have booked a private one, I will be in touch with you as soon as I finish with the live here. So keep an eye out for your messages. I will be contacting you soon. And yes, if you haven't received a free reading during today's live, please do follow. That way you will be notified next time I come live instead. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining today. And I'll actually, sorry, just one second. I think, yeah. Now I'm going to stay for a little bit longer, guys. Let's stay for a little bit longer. And then, sorry, I'm just saying that my plans have changed. So I can stay a little bit longer now. Let's see. Celine, will myself and Derek get together soon, please? Celine, are you still there? And Celine, I'm also not doing timelines, okay? Soon is a timeline. I can see if you're going to get together, but I don't use tarot for timelines. So I'm not going to tell you it's going to happen soon because soon means, in the next few weeks. So will Celine and Derek get together? Guys, make sure to tap the screen, share the live as well if you can. TikTok hates me because I spend weeks without coming live, without going live, and they don't like that. So Celine and sorry, I have some cards here on my lap, my lovely. Is he like Celine? I'm seeing a very on and off, hot and cold type of dynamic energy here with him. Is that right? Yeah. I don't see a relationship forming anytime soon. Okay. There is more. It's not, don't see that as a reflection of your connection. It's not, it doesn't mean that you're not valuable. It doesn't mean that they don't care for you, that the feelings aren't there. There are feelings there. Just by tapping into your energy, I feel it myself. So the feelings are there. But what I also do feel is that there is a lot that they're holding on to, a lot, and they don't like to, they keep people at arm's length, especially when there are feelings and emotions involved. It does make them uh, recoil. Okay. So yeah, and the more emotions involved, the more you're going to see this pattern in him. So that's why you're saying what you're saying. I don't see a relationship forming unless something big changes with him. Okay. He needs to work on that. So of course, therapy, counseling always does help. Energy healing, look into that if you can for him as well. But yeah, I'm so sorry, my lovely. I know it's not what you want to hear, but just know it isn't a reflection of you. It's him. Okay, it's a lot that he's gone through in the past and he hasn't worked through, and he just pushes everything down, and now he's just stuck in a cycle. I feel like he's very much in a bad cycle. He's like, you see him moving forward a little bit and then taking 2 steps back again. You are most welcome, Han. Thank you so much for your question. Okay, dokie. Let's see. Let me just reply to a message here, guys. Okay. Oh, okay, guys, I am gonna have to go now. Okay. So thank you all so much for being here. And I will see you all on the next live. If you haven't received a reading during today's session, please do follow. That way you will be notified next time I come live. And don't forget, there is a 30% discount on the full love reading on my website right now. Those of you who have booked one, I will be doing those readings right now. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.